Next on GPS, why the world should be extremely worried about the direction of one of America's staunchest allies. It is a story that has been flying mostly under the radar. We will bring it to you next. Arguably the greatest success story of the Eastern European revolutions of the late 1980s and early 1990s. Once a basket case, its economy has grown more than any other country in the entire European Union since the fall of communism, according to The Economist. It's been a model citizen in the EU and a reliable NATO ally. But events in Poland have taken a very ugly turn. At the end of October, the country's right-wing Law and Justice Party won a majority in parliament. Since then, it has embarked on a dizzyingly rapid power grab that has drawn comparisons with a coup d'etat. In a legally questionable move, the new parliament voided the appointments of 5 judges to the Constitutional Court, so they could be replaced with ones to the party's liking. This is an anti-democratic march in the direction of a dictatorship, said a former chief judge of the court. The party also named a new head of the country's secret services, who happened to be given a 3-year prison sentence for abusing his previous office. Poland's president, a party loyalist, issued him a pardon so the appointment could go through. The Law and Justice Party also appears to be bringing back Soviet-style censorship. Its new Minister of Culture ordered a play by a Nobel Prize-winning author to be banned. The party has reneged on the country's promise to take in thousands of refugees and has contributed to anti-immigrant rhetoric that critics say has emboldened dark forces in Poland. At one recent rally, people shouted angry chants against migrants, then burned an effigy of an Orthodox Jew. All of this is very troubling and surprising because in recent years, Poland has been a rare pillar of stability in Europe. Over the last decade, its economy grew 50%, the New York Times points out, and big companies like IKEA, Volkswagen, and Amazon all have made big investments there. Despite this rosy outlook, the previous ruling party, which had been in power for 8 years, had worn out its welcome thanks to scandals and bad politics, so the electorate chose a new course. Prime Minister Beata Szydło is the official head of the government, but observers say that party leader Jarosław Kaczynski is really the one in charge. Kaczynski has expressed admiration for Viktor Orban, the Prime Minister of Hungary, who has curbed freedom of expression and controlled his nation's press with an iron fist. Poland, like its neighbor, appears headed toward illiberal democracy, a concept I wrote about many, many years ago and that Orban has openly embraced, where people have the right to vote, but civil liberties and the rule of law are far from guaranteed. If Europe is to face down its daunting problems today, like the refugee crisis and Vladimir Putin's aggression, it needs a stable Poland to lead those battles. Let's hope that cooler heads prevail in the crown jewel of Eastern Europe.